Folks, old Swab here. Gonna try another live stream. I'm at my camper now, so the lighting's not as good. As you can see, it's a lot of glare off of my old bald head and white hair. Of course, I got my white hat on, my Dixie cup, and I've been working on the sound here. Hopefully you can hear me and some of the racing too. And here's a race I'm going to try again. As the last time you've seen at the Tokyo Expressway with a Group B rally car, well, I come in about 2 places behind last. So maybe do better this time, because what I've done, I went and changed to get my assist back, which is the dots on the road there to show the racing path, and the braking zone is the big thing. And hopefully I'll do better. Skies are partly cloudy. We may get some rain here at this race, but I missed not broadcasting to you yesterday, so yeah, we'll make up for it with this race, I hope, and hopefully we can finish in the top 3, because that's what we need. This is the last weekly challenge I need on this particular profile on old Baggins driving, and let's give it a see what we could do with it. There's my Mustang. I painted it, if you remember, it was red, white, and blue before, and I put some decals on it so that I'd be a little easier to spot out of the crowd, let's put it that way. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Well, we got around one car there. Didn't hit a wall yet, but we got a long ways to go. We're just getting started. We will have to make a pit stop. I surely will. Maybe 2. I think probably 2. The tires will be all right, but the fuel is not going to last. I may have to change tires one time. I'm pretty sure about I'll have to change them at least once. But the fuel, I'd say we'll have to do that a couple times. All right, doing a little better. I've tried to get myself reacquainted with driving a four-wheel drive rally car, because one of the things you have to watch is you can't have applying the brake as you get going in a turn. Before you get to the turn, fine, but not once you're in the turn. Don't apply the brake when you turn that wheel, or it's going to go pretty bad for you. You're going to go cattywampus in no time. That's just the way it is, not with just this four-wheel drive, but with all of them, from what I've seen. And right now, I'd say I'm real pleased with how I'm doing. Of course, I've been pleased before and still come in last, so it don't take a whole lot to please me. I get up and see the daylight again. I say, well, I'm pretty pleased. Anyhow, we're doing good, and the paint job I did on my car, now I've had to learn to use that, they call it a livery editor that's on this Gran Turismo 7, and I hadn't used it in a spell, and I never was real good at it. It's a really intricate things you can do with painting your cars and stuff, and decals, and you can even bring in outside decals and stuff like that. What I'm saying outside, that's not part of the Gran Turismo's decal catalog, you might say. And but there's a way to do it. Of course, I don't, because I can barely use the editor the way it is. It got into the wall a little bit there. Trying to get around this car, get a little better position. I don't know if I can get up to number 3 or not. I swear I don't, even with the assist and stuff. This is tough. And I don't know what mode I'm on. I may be what difficulty level. I may be on difficulty normal, and if that's the case, I probably won't get in the top 3 again. So I guess y'all getting pretty used to seeing that with me. But we're trying. I definitely am trying. And I still want to try to get my clean race. I don't want to play bumper cars with everybody. or the wall. And so we got a half tank of gas. We're coming up to the end, well, about the middle of the third lap here. So we should be able to get another lap, hopefully, on this gas, maybe 2 laps, I believe. We'll see. There's number 8, 7, and 6 up in front of me. Try to get around them. Yeah. Old bagging wanted to play with the wall a little bit. Scratch up my brand new paint job. That's what he's doing. I know him. I know him. Yeah, I'll send him right back to his hobbit hole if he ain't careful. Yes, sir. Yeah, he'd like that. Then he can get a second and third breakfast. That's what hobbits like, you know. Well, there's the number 3 car. And that's the position we want all the way to the end of the race is number 3 at least. And he's not going to give up that spot very easily, is he? It's another Mustang, too. And we edged around him for a few seconds anyhow. Whether we stay there to hold the position or not, I don't know, because he sure is coming up behind me fast. And we'll see if he does better on managing his gas than what I do. Now we'll get a little warning up there on the screen that tells me how much gas I have left. Usually that warning will come up when you're about 1.3 laps to go. That's the earliest it shows, and that I've noticed. You know, sometimes it'll pop up there and you only have about 0.6 or 0.4 laps to go. So you have to really keep an eye on it and keep an eye on your tires. Now it'll warn you about gas, but it doesn't warn you about your tires. That's up for you to keep an eye on. There's the number 2 car, so we can see we're doing a lot better with these assists on there for me. I don't think the really good drivers need that. I know they don't. Matter of fact, they race these tracks thousands of times to learn them. But I've raced this one a lot, but this is a tough track, at least for me. It's fun. I like driving it. I just like doing this Gran Turismo, and I think if you give it a try, you would too, if you have a PlayStation, and young or old, but hopefully the older folks of my age will give it a try. Painted my car, put my number 77 on there. No longer my age. I done went up another year on my age, but so now it's telling me I got 0.4. So only can get 0.4 laps. So obviously we got to go into the pits here. And I'm not going to change tires. Our tires look pretty good. I'm going to have to get almost a whole tank of gas. As you can see that diamond on that gate. Well, you can't see it with my pointing up there. Put my finger on the screen. You ain't going to see that. That's like me VR fishing. I'm putting my foot up on the fender of the boat, and it's a virtual boat. And that's doesn't work too good. Good thing I don't chew tobacco anymore and stand up in that boat and spit over the side, or I'd be spitting all over my floor. Yeah. And there's worse things you can do when you're out in the boat and have to do things. You don't want to do that in virtual reality, because you're going to have a little mess to clean up. And if you have a wife or something, they probably wouldn't appreciate a dog until you can clean it up yourself, which I think is about fair. Yeah. Let's see. We dropped back to what? Nice place here. Mercy. So hopefully those others will make a pit stop here soon. And we're on the 6th lap, so Well, will we make it to the end without having to make another pit stop? But according to what that meter says, we won't need gas again. And the tires look good. I think they'll make it to the end of the race. So we'll find out. Everybody's in the pit. You see that? Yeah. They made one extra lap over me for the pits. They did better on their gas. Here I see a couple of them coming out of the pits right there in front of me. We're up to 6th place, so we're not real good, but we got a little ways to go, and they don't have a real big lead on me. You can see them right there in front of me. A couple of cars. That'll be the 5 and 4 car, and I see the 3 car right up in front of them. And that's where we want to be. We want to get that 3rd spot. If I quit back. This is that same Mustang I was running into before. I believe he's blocking me. And AI is blocking me. That's what's going on there. AI, I mean artificial intelligence. Well, I don't have to worry about that because I ain't got no intelligence, artificial or real. I just sort of wing it and hope for the best, and y'all correct me. But if you enjoy the races, in the comments, give me a thumbs up or a like if you would. And I appreciate the follows. I surely would. I definitely appreciate the follows. Oh, buddy. Whew. Those G-forces going around that curve, huh? Now I tell you, I really enjoyed this game, and I really enjoy streaming and talking to y'all. Now, I know you probably wish I'd shut up, but I've watched streaming before. People don't say nothing, and I didn't much care for it. So, now maybe that's the way to go, but it's not the way for me to go. So I'll do it my way. Like Frank Sinatra said, I'll do it my way. And somebody was saying, who in the world is Frank Sinatra? Well, he was a skinny little Italian singer that, he sang a few songs and was kind of popular back in a long time ago. Yeah. Some of you don't even remember Elvis. Yeah. But some of you do remember even longer than me. But enjoy the race. I hope you do, and don't be shy about making a comment and a suggestion. I appreciate that too. I'd rather you didn't, cuss me out and give me a hard time. What do they call that? Flaming? Yeah, don't flame me. I think that's what it's called. I may be wrong on that. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind criticism, but I've had plenty of that in my life, I guarantee you. Oh, yeah. All right, we're doing all right here so far. We're number 2 spot. I hadn't seen the number 1 car. Our gas, a little below half the tank. Our tires are getting worn now. But we're on the 9th lap, so we'll be able to make it to the end of the race on these tires and on the fuel. So we got number 2 pretty good right now, 2 spot. But don't foul up. We'll see here. I still don't see the number 1 car, so I don't reckon we're going to catch him. But we're sure a lot better than what it was the other day, 2 days ago. If you watch the video, you'll see it's a lot better. And I'm going to do, as my son suggested when he visited me the other day, is after the race, I'll let the thing go through its, we got 1.2 laps to go, or 1.2 laps left of gas. But we only have 1 lap to go, so we should have a little tiny bit of gas left over. I think one race I was doing here with Tokyo, I ran out of gas about, I don't know, 300 or 400 yards before the gun finish line had a coast to cross. Now up in the corner you can see how the cars are run up in the right corner, but I can't glance up there too much and worry about that, because I have to keep my eyes on the road. Because I look up there, I'm going to be into the wall, and I do that without looking out to the road. So I don't think I'm going to catch that number 1 car. I've never even caught sight of him. So, but number 2, oh, I'm very happy with that. I surely am. And I hope all this sound's coming across okay. Got an earbud stuck in my ear. I'm not used to that, but only one ear. I'm not putting it in both. Here we go. We're closing in on the finish line. I believe we're going to get number 2 position, and I'm extremely happy with it. Oh, buddy. I don't know how far we were behind number 1. Never did see him. There we go. Second. Alrighty. We got it. We finally got this weekly challenge out of the way. And there's my car, and you're going to see it more gooder here in a second, because I'm going to let this thing do the rerun. Let's see. Oh, mercy. We were 12 seconds behind that car. No wonder I never seen it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a long ways. Yeah, we're all pumping our fists. Yeah, we got it this time. Yes. Uh-huh. And the money. What'd you get? 39,000 credits. Yeah, it wasn't a clean race, because I did manage to run into the wall, once or twice, or 4 or 3 or 5 or 4 times, and anyhow, got a marathon in. That's good. And received our reward for completing a weekly challenge, 500,000 credits. Now here you go. This is going to be the race all over again. But this is, I'm not driving. I'm sitting back. Yeah, I was just watching it just like you. Yeah. I can admire my skills. And I can admire my paint job on my car there. I think the color is called matte black. So that was simple to do. Paint the whole car matte black instead of doing that Jeff Gordon type paint job, which I've tried. Yeah, I have. Making multicolors, but mine didn't turn out as good. See my 77 and Popeye on the side. You can pick me out now. Got Popeye on the hood and on the doors and on the roof and even on the back panel under the trunk. And so easier to pick out. Boy, it's like watching the real thing, ain't it? How they've got all them different cameras to pick it up. It's amazing what they could do with these games. It really is. I tell you, I never could have imagined it. I can remember having an old Radio Shack TR1 computer. It was the first one I had. And it may have had 1K of memory if it had that. 0.500K, half a K maybe. And you couldn't get programs. You had to buy a magazine and type up the programs. Yeah, literally typed it up right out of the book. And boy, don't make a mistake in it. And it was easy to make a mistake. And then you'd have to take and plug in a cassette player into the computer somehow, and then it transferred the information over to a cassette tape, and you had to have the volume and the tone just right. And then you plug that cassette player into your computer and played that tape, and that was your program. And after hours or days of work, you got a little stick man that ran across the screen. That was it. Oh, it was something, I tell you. It was interesting. And I can remember the big computer I seen him, but he, I don't know, it was IBM or what. It was at a communication station. That thing was gigantic. There must have been 20 of those big reel-to-reel players that had the information on the programming. Lord, that thing was huge. And now all that stuff, you got more power in your telephone. All right, the race is going good here. I don't know if you want to watch it all or not. Let's see. There's not much I could do with it except stop it or let it go. Now my son said I ought to let this thing be, let y'all watch it run through. And I can sure enough allow you to do that. I have no problem. Look at them cars. What, a Toyota there? Yeah. There's some better cars than that Mustang for this race. That Pikes Peak is really a good car. But, I have a hard time controlling it. I did drive it with my other profile yesterday, that Pikes Peak, and managed to get through it. But boy, I tell you, you get heavy on those brakes, it's going to cause you a problem. But it's a fast car and a very responsive car. There's a Peugeot. All right. Yeah. Little overcast there in Tokyo. Busy place. Man, I can imagine the traffic problems that caused closing down this expressway so that you could have a daggum race. But I imagine it generated millions of dollars for the city, or they wouldn't do it. Yeah. It's the bottom line that counts. Bringing a lot of tourists. Probably a lot of gambling money too. All right, let's go. What's my car? I don't see it. What happened to my car? Hey, I lost track of it. There I am. I think. Where's my Popeye on the side of my car? No. That ain't it. What car are we following here? I don't see my car. I've lost track of my car somewhere. Oh, I see what I did. I've been hitting this button here, and it lets me follow different cars. There's a 10. Oh, I see. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There I am. I'm number 3. I didn't know it would do that. That's on the V-pad. This is a little pad on the left side of my controller here. I was messing around with the buttons there, and I didn't know that the up and down buttons on the V-pad changed which car we was following. Here I am talking away, and then I said, hey, Kim, where's my car? I don't care about these other cars. Well, I do, but only that I'm ahead of them. There's old Popeye in 77. Yeah, y'all probably wondering what the heck I was doing too. Well, it's no telling. I tell you, it surprises me every day what I might end up doing. And a lot of times it ain't so daggum good. It turns out bad. And my favorite saying, you ask my kids or anybody that knows me, it could happen to anybody. And, well, I don't know if it could or not, but it sure happens to be a lot. And it's usually something that, a bad choice on my part. All right, here's our pit stop. So we're on the 5th lap here, so that's where we're at. I like watching these pit crews. I did buy a new kind of tires. We got that writing on them, them Dunlops, I think is what you call them. Yeah, see on the back of my bumper there, I got a Popeye back there too. Yeah. They don't even give me a glass of water when I'm in the pits. Now, it ain't that pitiful. Man, like, well, maybe don't want no water. racing around this track, you have to make a head call. You're in the world of trouble. Yeah, so I think we dropped back to what, 6th or 7th place after I got out of the pits, but we know I caught back up. I'm looking at those tunnels, how clean they are and how bright lit. Now I can't recollect ever driving through a tunnel that wasn't, the walls weren't all covered with caked up exhaust fumes. The lights are all dim yellow. You couldn't really, definitely wasn't bright. And look at those in this, how they done this racetrack. They got that so nice and clean. Well, you could imagine here in Say all that'd be covered with graffiti. Maybe it is there too, I don't know. I never rode around there on the highway, just to the nearest, the chapel. Yeah, that's it. That's where the sailor always went, to the chapel. Yeah, but trust me, believe me, yeah, I wouldn't make that up. All right, go on, Baggins. Looking good, looking good. I like that flat black, or matte black. That's what it is, matte black. I like that, it looks good. I may try to take the next car and fancy it up with more paint and stuff like that. I believe I will. And it takes a spell to do it. Now, I'm telling you, using that livery editor, it takes a little while. It's not that it's, well, it takes a little while to get the hang of it, and I really don't have the hang of it that good. There's people that do it all the time, and other people copy their paint jobs for their cars, but I don't even know how to do that, but I know you can. A lot to learn. I've got a lot to learn. But you older folks, so you could do this. You can do this. You could get in there. You could a PlayStation. Yeah, that's an investment, or I don't know, call it investment. It's some of your money gone to buy one. And you don't have to buy the PlayStation Pro. I just got a regular PlayStation 5 that has the CD player in it. And anymore, you don't really need that, because the games like this, you could download right off the internet. Now, you do need the internet. Yeah. And now right here where I'm at, I've got just Wi-Fi. I don't have a LAN cable or nothing hooked up. They say it'd be better if you did. But, I tried it at home, and I didn't see no difference in it whatsoever. I have pretty good speed here with the internet that I have. And like I said, strictly Wi-Fi that I have here. Works pretty good down here at the camper. Yes, sir. It works real good, and it's the same service that I have at home. Well, at home they don't have they have fiber optics and stuff, but I live up on a mountain away from the road, and we're not going to run a fiber optic cable up to my house. It's just one house. That don't work out too well for the bottom line of doing stuff like that. And it's a lot better than what it was when I started, though. I was on dial-up, so what was that, 53K dial-up modems or something like that? Yeah. Then I went to satellite, which was okay, except satellite, if you're playing games, which I was, role-playing games, you got lag, and we're talking about lag of a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 seconds. And that makes a big difference when you're in a role-playing game in a sword fight or something, or a spider's trying to chomp you up. But I do enjoy this service that I have now. They do a real good job. And I'll tell you, I'm not making commercial. I'm not advertising for them. They don't pay me, but it's T-Mobile, and I like them. And where I live out in the country, as far as I can tell so far, it's the best I could get. All right. Moving right along in this race, doing good. I don't know what position we're in. I know how to find out. we're in number 2, and that's where we end up in this race, don't we? Yeah. You can see there's no cars in front of me, and that's how that number 2 spot went. There's a car behind me, you can see, but none in front of me. And we did a lot better today. Old Baggins did a whole lot better. I'm not going to give them a race. Look at my car's all scratched up. You see all those scratches on my right front bumper and left front bumper? That's where Baggins scraped my brand new paint job off on them walls. Here we go. I guess in real races probably just take those parts off and throw them away and put up another fiberglass part. They don't make them out of metal like they used to, but it wouldn't do too well to make the car heavier. And, yeah, there's a lot of problems with metal body. So fiberglass, yeah, it breaks. Fiberglass or carbon fiber, I don't know what they make them out of. They look good. Yeah. These people have these cars. Well, it's not people, it's teams or, I don't know, companies. They spend some money on them. It's good advertisement. Old Ford don't mind spending money on that Mustang when you've got millions of people watching a race. But hey, look at that Mustang. He's doing pretty good. Oh yeah, that horse in the grill. Yes, sir. Fine car. And if I ever learn to stream the computer, I'll be doing American Truck Simulator and European Truck Simulator. I'm looking forward to doing that, but I'm still trying to figure out how. Here's checker flag, race is over, and you get to take a break from my voice. It's, guess you're pretty happy about that, I reckon so. I can understand it. But I want to tell you thank you. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you'll join me again. Give me a like, please, if you see that you enjoyed it, and a follow. And if you liked it, follow me, tell your friends, and perhaps they'll enjoy it also. So y'all take care, and I'll catch you again the next time around.